or go to math.com, clicking on working some calculus. We'll click there, go down to, let's go up to Rules of Differentiation, and let's look at 3-3, I believe it is. Alright, that's actually a pretty good graph, so we'll keep it there. If you want to change the problem, remember, you just click on the problem itself. You get the same problem, just the numbers change. Alright. And this is actually a pretty good graph here. Some of these are kind of funky. They're hard. They get small, big, whatever. When you click on this problem here changes, but it doesn't go to a different kind of problem. Some feature I added just recently as my programming skills get better. This is a tangent line. So the blue line is the tangent line to this point right here. Now, of course, there's no tick marks on the XY axis, at least just yet. I haven't added those. But anyhow, we have x is equal to 1.3. So right here on the x-axis, as we can see where this blue line touches the graph, is about where 1.3 is located. I'm trying to identify it exactly, but it's somewhere right in here. Alright. It says find the equation, and we're going to write it in this form here, the slope-intercept form. Find the equation y equals mx plus b of the tangent line when x is equal to 1.3, and it says round m and b, and I'll just tell you what it says here, to 2 decimal places. Okay, so we want to round m and b to 2 decimal places. Alright, and of course f of x, this is the graph here, funky graph of f of x. Okay, so the first thing we're going to find is m, and then we're going to find b. Alright, so let me scribble all this down here. Let me scribble this down quickly. So x is equal to 1.3 and f of x, so you should be writing this down also, 0.1, let's see, 0.7 x squared minus 2 raised to the third power. Raised to the third power. Okay, so let's go along. So, common sense tells us that the slope is positive, right? It's going to have a y-intercept of, if this is 1.3 out here, then we know this is less than 1, right? I'm thinking 1 is probably about right here, so this is about 0.7, I'm just guessing. Our b is going to be somewhere like that, and this will be a positive number. Okay, so anyway, if we end up getting like a negative number for m, we know we've done something wrong. That's what we need to keep in mind. Alright, so let's write out everything that they gave us. So we got f of x, if you don't mind, we're using blue ink again, is 0.1. Actually, it was 0.1, but we'll just write 0.1. And then 0.7 x squared minus 2. And it's all raised to the third power, and x is equal to 1.3. Now remember, we're wanting to find y is equal to, this is going to be the equation to that tangent line, right? This is a typical problem in Cal 1 when we start talking about derivatives. The tangent line problem, they might call it. Alright, so we need to find m. We need to find m, and m is the slope of the line, and we'll get that by taking the derivative here. So let's do that. So we have f prime of x actually, okay, we have 1.3, that's our x, and we don't know what our y is. We need a y. You need a point and a slope to find b. But since we're taking the derivative, let's just go ahead and do that right now. So take the 3, bring it out front. We'll put a parentheses around that, and I guess we'll put a parentheses around the 0.1. Rewrite 0.7 x squared minus 2. Right, we always write what's in parentheses. Subtract 1 from the exponent, and then take the derivative of the inside and bring it out. So the derivative of this is going to be 2 times 0.7 and then x. Right, because the derivative of x squared, you just bring the 2 out front, and then we'll rewrite the x. Okay, well, that's simple enough. That's the derivative. And now we'll just go ahead and find m since we're on a roll on that. Now, let me say something here. 1.3. We're going to we are going to go out several decimal places. So we don't get a round off error. I'm not going to get into significant digits and all that. We kind of save that for chemistry class, which I hope to add that to all the courses as soon as I get caught up. What do we got? 1.3 squared minus 2. Okay, so all of this is in parentheses. Want to keep that in mind. That's squared. And then we got 2 times 0.7, and then our x is 1.3. Okay, so let's plug all that in, and let's go out. Since our final answer is going to be rounded, we're rounding both m and b to 2 decimal places, so let's just kind of safely go out to 4 or something. So let's plug all this stuff in. So we got 3 times 0.1 times, and let's not make any mistakes, 0.7 times, and in parentheses 0.3 squared minus 2. And for all you people out there that want to crank this out by hand, you go right ahead. And then times 0.7 times 1.3. So let's hope no mistakes are made. I'm typing this into a calculator. And oh my god, I just got an error. Can't believe that just happened. I'm going to have to pause the video and redo that. So hold on there. Okay. So I'm getting f prime of 1.3 is equal to 0. Now I'm going to go out to 4 decimal places for 4 and hope I don't get a round off error. Alright, I'm going to go out to 4 decimal places. You can go out further if you want. Okay, so there's our m. We have found our m. I'll just say m. This is approximately m or whatever. Actually, I won't say anything right there. Okay, so this is going to be our m. Now, we need to solve for b in this problem. But we're going to need to know what y is, and that means that we need to take 1.3 and plug it in up here. And we'll just do that. We could have done that. That could have been the first thing we did, but we didn't do it. So let's get this, because this will be our other point right here. So f of 1.3 is equal to 0.7 times 0.1 times 0.7 times 1.3 squared minus 2, and that is going to be cubed. Right? And so we're going to have to probably round that too. So 0.7, let's see, times 1.3 quantity squared minus 2. So hopefully you're working this out as I'm going along. And of course that is going to be cubed. And okay. Wow, that number's a whole lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Make sure I put everything in right here. 0.1 times 0.7 times 1.3 squared minus 2 raised to the third power. Oh, wait a minute, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. What am I thinking of? I'm not sure. Anyway, so we got f of 1.3, and we're going to approximate that. Let's see, we got negative 0.0545. I'm just going to go out to quite a few decimal places here on this. I don't know, that's how far I'm going to go out. Alright, so we have our y now. We have everything we need to know. Okay, so we're going to take this number here, and I hope I don't get a round off error. You got to really be careful about that. 5, 4. We're going out to 3 decimal or 2 decimal places for M and B. So okay, and M, what was M? M was this, and of course we should have put some squiggly lines here because we're approximating. Okay, and 0.3644. Now this is a science actually. When it comes, it's called significant figures. Let's see, 3 and then plus our B, and so now we want to solve for B in this problem. So let's do that. Okay, so we're going to take this stuff here and bring it over. Okay, bring that over. Alright, surely you know how to solve for B in this problem, so we're going to take that and bring it over. And so we're going to have a minus, so I'm going to take the last answer I had, and I guess I'm going to go ahead and take that answer I wrote down. I was going to use all the numbers, but I want to make sure. 0, 5, 4, 5, 3 minus 0.3644 times 1.3. Now, it's always best to use the exact value until you get to your final answer. I'll just tell you that. You should always do that. But of course, we were, using two significant digits for M. I mean, around 2 decimal places. What I meant to say. We got B is equal to negative 0.5. It says 528, but 53. We're going to say. So there's our B, and our M. Yeah, I see kind of an issue here. Y is equal to M is 0.36 x and then minus we could say 0.53. Okay, so let's hope that that agrees with what we got on the screen. So let's go check it out. Alright, so I clicked it and I can't scroll down the screen any further, but anyway, I believe that's what we had, wasn't it? 0.36x minus 0.53. Let's 0.36x minus, yeah, that was it, thank goodness. So there you go. Now let me just say something here quickly. In the script, to come up with this actual answer right here, in the script I use it goes out to like 10 decimal places when I solve for M, and then it goes out to like to get this guy right here 10 decimal places, and then of course I round to 2 decimal places on M and on here. So I'm going out quite a few places when I come up with when I use M to come up with B, and also to find Y I do the same thing. So you need to kind of keep that in mind. This way it agrees with this answer right here. But anyway, so come on over and practice that, and remember you can, let's see, you can click this button. You just click the problem itself. See, the problem stays the same. Whoa, that thing that turned white again. And that's pretty cool, right? So you can see here, look, there's the tangent line here at this problem. Right, so you just click the problem, and but if you want a different problem in the same section, you would click the button. Right, so just kind of click that, check that out. That's a trip, isn't it? Alright, well listen, you need to come on by and practice, and this is a typical problem now on a test. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye.